geese. Can't see them. Too foggy. Sure sound cool, well. Man. Nice to be out. Geese are honking. Owls hoot. Some beavers out. Wake up a fish. Let's get at it. Well, I thought I had the camera on and I didn't. It's a monster. Welcome to new old school fishing, folks. We got a fish. He ain't no monster, but fit right next to the boat. Thought I had the camera on, but no, I guess I didn't. Hopefully it's on now. On the Mepps spinner. Chain pickerel. On the good old Mepps spinner. Just can't beat them things. Got me a 23-inch bass on this the end of last year when the dock was pulled. The dock's back and it's spring, but thought I'd start out with that till I get the wrinkles out of what the heck I'm doing. Obviously I ain't done yet. By the time I got the camera on, fish already in the boat. Of course, bit right next to the boat. Feels good though. Hands smell like fish. Feels good to be out. This water gets hard in the winter. Nice to be out and something bit. Been out here about 15 minutes again. 15 minutes. They hit hard for the size of him. Oh, see if we can't catch us another. Did it again right next to the boat. You're saying, where is he? He's in the boat. Hit hard. But boy, you're not talking much for size. Look how big that fish is. I mean, just in setting the hook, flipped him right up in the boat and he was off. When he was in the boat. Yep, good old Mepps spinner again. A little weedy in here, surprisingly for this time of year, but got me some weedless treble hooks on there. I believe they're from Mustad, and I put them on Mepps Black Fury. Mepps has a gazillion different spinners. I got this guy rigged up with weedless, and that's good today. There's a lot of stuff floating around. I don't know what that's about this year, but I've seen a lot of them little pickerel. See if we can't catch us another. Well, got a couple quick ones there. Not very big. But been out here for about 45 minutes, I guess, not quite an hour. So just motor on over, pedal my tricycle on over. See if I can't find me somebody else that'll bite. Maybe these bigger guys will wake up. Fine morning. About gotta be 60 degrees by now, I guess. About perfect. The old Mepps spinner on. They come in like, I don't know how many colors, got to be at least 50 different colors. Get you everything from them little pike and perch and stuff to, I should say pickerel. But you can't catch a big pike on them. My son proves that all the time. Caught me a 23-inch bass, probably was 6-7 pounds, something like that, on the same spinner. You just never know what'll grab them, Mepps. Been around a long time. I guess spinners themselves probably 100 years. Mepps, yeah, probably that, about that. Pretty dang close. Can't argue with what works, right? Well, I guess you can, but you're not very bright. Well, let's see if we can't make it work again. Well, we got another monster, folks. Oh, he's a little bit bigger. They're getting bigger. Not by much, but they're biting. Ooh. They're biting. Yeah, you feel them bite, they hit hard. And then you're like, is he on there? Kathy wants me to bring her home some dinner. Gotta be a lot longer than that before you can keep them in Pennsylvania. Wouldn't make much of a meal there now, would it? But fun to catch. Something's biting. And smell like fish and something's biting. Nice day out. Nobody else out. Oh, look at that. On cue. Ooh, I think must be something different. Look at that. He's looking up. And still ain't a monster, but we'll take it. I'll take it. Largemouth bass. Very cooperative. Bite while I'm talking. A lot of cameras on. They don't like to do that. Having a ball. Having a ball. Good old Mepps spinner. Pretty weedy out here. I put that weedless treble on there. And goes through the weeds pretty good. It's seriously weedy out here, which is unusual for spring, but I guess the water's a little down, and I don't know what this stuff is floating around, and I can see the bottom weeds right here, so this thing's cruising right through here. See if we can't find somebody a little bit bigger. Well, I'm having a good time, and that's what it's about, ain't it? Birds are singing. Geese were honking, but they all left. Must be a good place to eat somewhere around here. Alright, let's get back at it. Get something big. Here we go. Ooh, a little bit bigger. I don't know if you can see that, folks. A little bit bigger. Alrighty. A little bit nicer pickerel this time. A little bit nicer pickerel. Get him unhooked. Fire's in here somewhere. this last year. Oh, put a little Earl on the pliers. Ooh. Pretty nice. Not big enough for Kathy's dinner, but gotta be 17 inches. I don't think he quite makes it. Yeah, he's looking more like 12. Ready to go. Still using the Mepps spinner. But he hit hard, so that's a good sign. You think I'd know to oil these things up. Alrighty. Using this Sony camera, I'm not sure quite where to point it. But Mr. GoPro got fired. If you notice, I haven't been arguing with GoPro. He ain't here. Jason has nice son that he is, has bought me this Sony camera. Supposed to be a good thing for doing the YouTube. He's hooked me up to a actual physical remote. No more trying to link up the remote to the camera and get it working. No external microphone that sometimes doesn't get sound. If you've seen any of my videos that is all music, that's because I didn't get any sound. So now I was forced into putting them to music. We are now on a much simpler deal, but I'm not quite sure where to point it. I was using it last year in the other boat. I'm thinking I'm in here. Big fish-eye deal. Well, that was fun. What's that bring us up to, like 5 fish? Hey, not bad for, I guess it's been an hour and a half. Got a couple bald eagles sitting in the tree over here, which I don't think you can see them little white heads in this camera, but hopefully they'll come out and do some fishing. Show us how it's done. Alrighty, let's get back at it. Pileated woodpecker's out. Pileated woodpecker. Old beans. Beautiful morning. Man, it's nice. Fish are biting. Frogs are croaking. Eagles are flying around. Can't beat it. There's one. Good old Mepps comes through again. Oop. Ooh, nicer one. Nicer one. Seeing that or not? Oh. Sure had a angle that came. Look at that. That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. Oop. Nice pickerel. Switch to red and yellow. flip that around. Red and yellow Mepps. Came red. I put the dots on it. Not sure quite where to point this camera. Ooh, I still don't think it's long enough. Yep, ain't long enough. Looks like Kathy's getting dinner. Alrighty, take care of that. Here we go. What do we got this time? Oh, another pickerel. It's the pickerel show today. On the red and yellow Mepps. Well, I guess you got an eye full of that one, huh? He weren't big enough for Kathy's dinner anyway. And she's already got her dinner planned. Already got that taken care of. Having a ball. When I caught it on, old red and yellow Mepps, I painted the dots on this one, just came red. But you can buy them red and yellow. But I had the red, so I painted the dots on it. Got me another nice one. I think I'm on to something. And I don't know how many fish I got, so always good when you can't remember how many fish you caught. I was having quite a few flash up at that other one. It's always hard to change when you're catching stuff. But all of a sudden they were flashing up and they weren't biting it. So I'll try a different color. Good old Mepps coming through. And these mustad hooks, just what's on this end here. Got these little wires on them to keep them weedless. Worked pretty good. Looks like that one's a little bent from that little deal. But I'm sure I was handling it in a manner that's not recommended. Man, I got this whole place to myself. There's not another soul out here. Well, except for two eagles, which is pretty dang cool. Gotta love it. Feels good. Be out, be back here. Sweet. Well, see if we can't catch us another. Here's one. Woo-hoo-hoo. Another pickerel. Oh. And he got it. Hit hard though. Fun fight. Now let's see if we can do that again. See if we can't do that again. Luckily I already got Kathy's dinner. That was a good one. Alright, get back at it, Well folks, thanks for coming along on this trip this morning. Did good on the old Mepps spinner. You just can't beat them things. And I think if there was some reason I could only fish one lure the rest of my life, it would be a Mepps spinner. And the two I used this morning, all kinds of confidence in them, but tell you what, everybody's different, and I mean, these things must come in 50 colors, maybe more. And they work great. And then adding on that weedless treble from Mustad, can be the ticket. But the sun is high and it is still, and I'm catching some rays but not any fish lately. So thank you so much for coming along. If you get a chance, give us a like and a subscribe and a comment if you could. Sure like to know what you think. By the numbers, been about a year now, by the numbers, this is the least favorite thing people want to see. But I just love doing it, so if you like it, let me know. Because by doing a YouTube channel. I'm supposed to have ditched this already. Probably if I took this and rigged it all out with a couple of fish finders and a fish activator and a cappuccino maker, had about a dozen rods sticking out the back, then maybe it gets some more traction. Lights, 3 cameras going. Ain't gonna happen. But thank you so much for coming along. You folks have a great day.